Thank you all for joining us today as we announce that the American Optical Company campus has been officially designated on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of Interior. American Optical's storied history and the magnitude of its influence is one of the main reasons the property was selected for this designation. Today, this remarkable milestone for the American Optical Company, the Southbridge Innovation Center, and the town of Southbridge to unveil a plaque that not only honors the past, but recognizes the legacy of innovation and progress that defines the Southbridge Innovation Center. So the property as a whole, which is just over 1 million square feet, has now been listed as on the National Register as a historic park property, which is really a major coup for us and for the town. It basically recognized the role that AO played in the industrial history of this country. Not that these buildings aren't architecturally attractive, but it was more based on the size and breadth and the impact the company had nationally and internationally as the largest eyeglass fabricator in the world at one time.
I remember all the events that the American Optical put on for us. Christmas parties at the Armory, which is now our community center, the Christmas decorations that were in the front of this property. The American Optical was a fabric of this community. But today's event extends beyond the simple naming of the American Optical Company Historic District on the National Register of Historic Places. It's about honoring and remembering what the American Optical meant not only to the town of Southbridge, our families, our friends, but what it meant to America and the world at large.
And we look at the historical significance of what American Optical meant, not only to Southbridge, but America and the world, with all the technology that I really didn't know came out of here until I visited the Optical Heritage Museum. And that's a fabulous place for people to go see, because living here 57 years as a kid, growing up, I never knew all that history that was there, and I only had a brief time, so I encourage anybody to go see that because there is rich history. So it's great that we're on the National Historic because it captures what we are as a community.
Southbridge is turning the corner, and we're ready to move in a way that the town hasn't seen in years to come. We're revamping a lot of what we do in the town hall. We want to make it easier to do projects in Southbridge, not obstruct the projects in Southbridge. So moving forward, looking forward to working together as one team moving in one direction.
Remind yourselves that the great things that happen every day in America don't happen necessarily in Washington, and they don't happen in Boston. They happen right here with people like you, friends and families and local governance, the determination to take things forward against long odds. We celebrate the achievement today, and from Member of Congress to the National Park Service, the Department of the Interior, thanks from the United States of America.
Well, this is a remarkable designation for what was a terrific accomplishment. This started in 1990. There were a series of starts and stops, but when we walk through today and witness the achievements of the Innovation Park, you're reminded that this is on the cutting edge of the future.
Oftentimes we talk so much about America being an exceptional nation. We know it's not perfect, but America doesn't have to be perfect to be exceptional. Our story has always been one about progress.
I think this is an amazing story. I was here to present a citation from the Massachusetts Senate honoring the accomplishment of both the American Optical Company and the town of Southbridge, and recognizing not just the business, not just a campus, not just a town, but the community that surrounds it and the people that have been involved. You know, the stories that I've heard since I've represented the town of Southbridge and other communities connected are truly amazing. You know, families that have been built through this company, relationships, marriages, generational stories. And that is really an American story that makes it such a wonderful part of the community.
The plaque we're about to unveil symbolizes our commitment to honoring the past while embracing the opportunities that lie ahead. Together, let's continue to be stewards of innovation, ensuring that the Southbridge Innovation Center remains a symbol of progress and a source of inspiration for generations to come.